Ho ho ho, everybody! We all know Santa Claus. He's the jolly guy with the white beard and the big red suit. He brings presents to good little boys and girls all over the world. But have you ever stopped to think about where Santa came from? Is he just a made-up character, or is there more to the story? Let's be honest, the idea of a magical man flying around the world in a sleigh pulled by reindeer sounds pretty far-fetched. But behind every legend, there's often a kernel of truth. And Santa's story is no exception. Get ready, because we're about to unravel the mystery of Santa Claus. The origins of Santa Claus can be traced back to a monk named Saint Nicholas, who was born around 280 AD in Patara, near Myra in modern-day Turkey. Saint Nicholas was known for his piety and kindness, and he became the subject of many legends. It is said that he gave away all of his inherited wealth and traveled the countryside helping the poor and sick. One of the best-known Saint Nicholas stories is the time he saved 3 poor sisters from being sold into slavery or prostitution by their father by providing them with a dowry so that they could be married. Over the years, Nicholas's popularity spread, and he became known as the protector of children and sailors. His feast day is celebrated on the anniversary of his death, December 6th. This was traditionally considered a lucky day to make large purchases or to get married. By the Renaissance, Saint Nicholas was the most popular saint in Europe. Even after the Protestant Reformation, when the veneration of saints began to be discouraged, Saint Nicholas maintained a positive reputation, especially in Holland. Dutch immigrants brought the legend of Saint Nicholas, known to them as Sinterklaas, to America in the 18th century. The name Santa Claus evolved from this Dutch tradition. Over time, the story of Santa Claus was embellished with elements from various cultures, leading to the modern image of Santa Claus that we know today. So, buckle up, buttercups, as we take a sleigh ride through history and explore the origins of everyone's favorite holiday hero. From the humble beginnings of Saint Nicholas to the jolly figure of Santa Claus, the story is filled with fascinating twists and turns. And who knows, maybe there's a bit of magic in the air after all. So, as we delve deeper into the history and legends, keep an open mind and a festive spirit. The journey of Santa Claus is one that spans centuries and continents, bringing joy and wonder to people of all ages. So, let's embark on this magical journey together and discover the true story behind the legend of Santa Claus. Our story begins way back in the 4th century, in a time when the world was vastly different from what we know today. It all started with a real person named Saint Nicholas, a figure whose legacy would transcend centuries. Now, Nicholas wasn't born with a team of reindeer or a workshop full of elves. He was a humble man, living a simple life in a small village. He was born in what is now Turkey, a land rich in history and culture, where ancient traditions were deeply rooted. Nicholas was known far and wide for his incredible generosity and kindness, especially towards children. His acts of charity were legendary. One of the most famous stories about Saint Nicholas tells of him helping a poor family in desperate need. The father of the family couldn't afford dowries for his 3 daughters, a situation that brought great distress. Without dowries, the daughters couldn't marry and faced a difficult future, one filled with uncertainty and hardship. Nicholas heard about their plight and decided to help in a way that would change their lives forever. He secretly delivered 3 bags of gold coins to the family, ensuring that each daughter had a dowry and could marry. This selfless act of generosity is believed to be the origin of Santa Claus's gift-giving tradition, a tradition that continues to bring joy to millions around the world today. Over the centuries, the story of Saint Nicholas traveled far and wide. Like a game of telephone, the story changed a little bit each time it was told. Different cultures added their own traditions and beliefs to the mix. In the Netherlands, Saint Nicholas became Sinterklaas, who arrives by boat with his trusty horse. In England, he became Father Christmas, a jolly figure associated with feasting and good cheer. And in America, thanks to influences from Dutch, English, and German traditions, he evolved into the Santa Claus we know and love today. Now, let's fast forward to the 19th and 20th centuries. This is where things get really interesting. Santa's image got a major makeover, thanks in part to a certain beverage company. That's right, Coca-Cola played a big role in shaping the modern image of Santa Claus. Their advertisements in the 1930s cemented Santa's jolly appearance, a rosy-cheeked, white-bearded man in a bright red suit. This image became so popular that it's now the standard depiction of Santa around the world. From department store Santas to TV commercials, Santa became synonymous with the spirit of Christmas. And, of course, holiday shopping. The spirit of giving. Why Santa's magic endures. But let's be real, Santa is about so much more than just presents and Coca-Cola, right? He represents something truly magical, the spirit of giving, kindness, and love. Think about it. What's more magical than waking up on Christmas morning to a stocking full of goodies? It's the feeling of excitement, the anticipation, and the joy of giving and receiving gifts with loved ones. Santa Claus embodies that feeling. He reminds us that Christmas is a time for spreading cheer, being kind to one another, and appreciating the people we love. Growing up with Santa. Navigating the truth with compassion. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is all fine and good, but what about when kids start asking questions? It's true. There comes a time in every child's life when they start to question the existence of Santa. And that's okay. When that time comes, approach the conversation with honesty and compassion. Explain that Santa Claus represents the spirit of Christmas and that the joy and magic he brings are real. You can even tell them that now that they know the secret, they get to be a part of spreading that magic to others. Santa's passport. A whirlwind tour of global traditions. Now, let's hop on Santa's sleigh and take a quick trip around the world. Did you know that Santa traditions vary from country to country? It's true. In France, children leave their shoes out for Père Noël to fill with treats. In Iceland, there are 13 Yule lads who visit children in the 13 days leading up to Christmas. And in Japan, Christmas is celebrated with a special KFC dinner. Isn't it amazing how one jolly figure can inspire so many unique and wonderful traditions? Beyond the chimney. Keeping the spirit of Santa alive. So there you have it. The truth about Santa Claus revealed. While he may not be a real person in the literal sense, the essence of what he represents is very much alive and well. Santa Claus embodies the spirit of giving, joy, and kindness. These are values that transcend any one individual and can be embraced by everyone, regardless of age. Remember, Christmas isn't just about the presents or the decorations. It's about the warmth we share with our loved ones, the joy we bring to others, and the kindness we spread in our communities. It's about spreading joy, being kind to one another, and keeping the magic of the season alive in our hearts. When we give a gift, share a smile, or lend a helping hand, we are channeling the spirit of Santa Claus. This Christmas, let's all channel our inner Santa Claus. Let's be the reason someone smiles today, the reason someone feels loved and appreciated. Let's spread kindness like confetti, showering everyone we meet with acts of generosity and love. Give generously from the heart, not just in material gifts, but in time, compassion, and understanding. And remember that the true magic of Christmas lives within each and every one of us. It's a magic that can be felt in the laughter of children, the warmth of a hug, and the joy of giving. And that's a wrap. Happy holidays, everybody! At the end, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumb up and subscribe to the channel.